Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And we're using the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and this will be our weekend reading. And the reading will be for Friday, December 11th, Saturday the 12th, and Sunday the 13th. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please share the message and relay it to me so I may share it with our viewers. And we have the situation is already resolved. Believe and trust. And decide to be happy now. Okay, for this weekend, the situation is already resolved. So you've been asking for help and assistance from the angelic realm. You've been stepping back, hopefully, and not allowing your ego to insist on your way and your way right now. And things are working out. Behind the scenes, things that we may not be aware of evidently are working out because that's what this card is saying. The bottom reads, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation in a divinely perfect way. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. And what we're doing is we're surrendering. That's what this card is about. You're letting go and letting God. You're letting go and letting the angels. You're letting go and letting whomever it is that you worship or trust or feel that's going to help you in the spiritual worlds. You need to step back, and this card is saying that's exactly the message here. And because you've turned it over and you haven't forced the issue, it is resolving rather nicely. Even though you may not see results right now, things are going in a positive direction. And then the next card is believe and trust. That's what it starts with. It starts with believing that things will work out and trusting that no matter how hard it is, things will work out. It's going to be settled once and for all for the highest good of all. But this card is asking us to believe. It says, before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear and faith with trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. Yes, and I as well, I pray on a nightly basis almost every night to grant me the strength to handle whatever comes my way, to help me continue having inner peace even in the chaos of the worlds, to give me the inner strength that I need so I don't fall apart during times of sorrow and trouble. I pray for inner strength every single night almost. And I feel better after I say the words. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I instantly feel at peace. And this card here is saying, before you go to sleep tonight, maybe say a little prayer like this, asking for the strength and courage. And trust that no matter how bad things are, there's always a way to make them right again. But without you believing and trusting and not looking at the situation in a way that it will work out, you're just going to defeat yourself. That's why this card here is saying to kind of step out of the way. That things are going in the right direction. Just allow them to unfold. And this one here is saying, while you're waiting to see the results, to finally get the resolution that you need, say a little prayer asking for some strength and some courage to help you get through whatever it is you're going through. I know my mom is the same way. She prays on a daily basis, and that's what gives her all of her strength. And it's very therapeutic. It really is. And this last card, decide to be happy now. And we all decide what kind of day we're going to have. When we get up in the morning, something not so good might happen, but you could decide right then and there, am I going to let this spoil the rest of my day, or am I going to accept it, decide that this is not going to determine what my mood is going to be today and just, move along with what I have to do. The bottom of this card is saying, thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. Yes, our life at this point is the culmination of all of the decisions that we've made up till now. If you're not happy with your life, you can change that. And it starts with your thoughts. You can't have feelings or emotions without first thinking a thought. I know sometimes I feel strange and I can't explain why because I wasn't thinking of anything specific. Some of those things could be hormonal, but what this card is saying is put yourself in the right frame of mind. Decide that you're going to have a positive life. Decide that you're going to be happy. And it's so much easier to fall into the negative thought patterns, the negative frame of mind, because I know a lot of people that I used to work around just constantly complained all day long. It was like an addiction for them. And what's important about this card is if you choose to be happy now, you may need to let go some friends and family members and maybe even some love relationships, friendships. If those people are negative and they're toxic to be around and dysfunctional, you could choose to be happy amongst them. It will be difficult because, believe me, I tried for many years with my colleagues trying to be happy and positive when all they did was just give in to negative thoughts and ideas and complaining all day long. And at the end of the day, no matter how hard I tried, I ended up being exhausted from listening to them because the energy that they would put out all day long, and I would spend at least 8 to 10 hours a day at my job, when I'd come home, I was so drained. You just absorb the energy of the company of people that you're around. Like I said, whether it's people in your family that are negative or, your friends or maybe a partner or spouse, lover, it's so important that you surround yourself with positive people. And when you're a positive person, more positive people that are like you will be drawn to you. But don't allow yourself to be in a negative, toxic relationship or environment that's going to dampen your spirit and affect the way you enjoy or not enjoy your life. This card is telling you that you have the power to decide. It's up to you. You decide what kind of life you lead. Nobody else could decide that for you. You decide what kind of thoughts you're going to allow into your head. Nobody else puts those thoughts in there except you. And you need to decide to be happy now. And if you've enjoyed this weekend reading, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.